Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Yasodanandana Rajadanarandana. Yasodanandana Rajadanarandana. Yamunatira Vanachari. Yamunatira Vanachari. Yamunatira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradari. Yasodanandana Rajadanarandana. Yasodanandana Rajadanarandana. Yasodanandana Rajadanarandana. Yamunatira Vanachari. Yamunatira Vanachari. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Sri Radhe. Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Sri Radhe. Jaya Radha Govinda Radha Govinda Sri Radhe. Jaya Radha Gopinatha Radha Gopinatha Sri Radhe. Jaya Radha Shama Sundar Radha Shama Sundar Sri Radhe. Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram, Jaya Krishna Balaram. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jai Goshitanat Premanande. Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna 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 Krishna. Prabhupada Sahitam Yapakasha Pitija Chankama. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Śrimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Desatarine. Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaya Tadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurung Vaishnavamscha Serupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvadotam Parijana Sahitam Kṛṣṇa Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakam Vitamscha He Kṛṣṇa Karuna Sindhu Dīnabandhu Jagatpate Gopesa Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Risabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaisnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Greeting from the Bhagavad Gita as it is. Translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. Chapter 4, text 20. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Tyaktvā karma-phalāsaṅgaṁ nitya-tṛpto nirāśrayaḥ karmaṇi abhipravṛttopi naiva kiñcit karoti sa. Somebody else? Tyaktvā karma-phalāsaṅgaṁ nitya-tṛpto nirāśrayaḥ karmaṇi abhipravṛtto naiva kiñcit karoti sa. Tyaktvā karma-phalāsaṅgaṁ nitya-tṛpto nirāśrayaḥ karmaṇi abhipravṛttopi naiva kiñcit karoti sa. Mataji. Nitya-tṛpto nirāśrayaḥ karmaṇi abhipravṛttopi kiñcit karoti saha. Tyaktvā, having given up karma-phala-āsaṅgam, attachment for fruitive results, nitya, always, tṛptaḥ, being satisfied, nirāśrayaḥ, without any shelter, karmaṇi, in activity, abhipravṛttaḥ, being fully engaged, api, in spite of, na, does not, eva, certainly, kiñcit, anything, karoti, do, saha, he. Abandoning all attachment to the results of his activities, ever satisfied and independent, he performs no fruitive action, although engaged in all kinds of undertakings. Everybody please repeat after me. Abandoning all attachment to the results of his activities, ever satisfied and independent. He performs no fruitive action, although engaged in all kinds of undertakings. Purport. This freedom from the bondage of actions is possible only in Kṛṣṇa consciousness, when one is doing everything for Kṛṣṇa. A Kṛṣṇa conscious person acts out of pure love for the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, he has no attraction for the results of the action. He is not even attached to his personal maintenance, for everything is left to Kṛṣṇa. Nor is he anxious to secure things, nor to protect things already in his possession. He does his duty to the best of his ability and leaves everything to Kṛṣṇa. Such an unattached person is always free from the resultant reactions of good and bad. It is as though he were not doing anything. This is the sign of akarma, or actions without fruitive reactions. Any other action, therefore, devoid of Kṛṣṇa consciousness, is binding upon the worker, and that is the real aspect of vikarma, as explained hereinbefore. Tyaktvā karma-phalāsaṅgaṁ nitya-tṛpto nirāśrayaḥ karmaṇi abhipravṛtto naiva kiñcit karoti. Again, the translation. Abandoning all attachment to the results of his activities, ever satisfied and independent, he performs no fruitive action, although engaged in all kinds of undertakings. So, description of a sadhaka, one who is aspiring for perfection in a human form of life. Sadhaka means a person who is very sincere, very determined to go back home, back to Godhead. He will do anything and everything for the pleasure of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And this is the mood in the spiritual world. They will perform everything to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. And for them, they will not care to know whether Kṛṣṇa is God or not. It is others who will say, oh, if Kṛṣṇa is God, then I will love him. No, for the Brajabasis, for the inhabitants of Goloka Vrindavan, it doesn't matter whether Kṛṣṇa is God or not. That doesn't matter at all. It's not of their concern. What is their concern is how they can serve Kṛṣṇa all the time, how they can please Kṛṣṇa all the time. This is the Vrindavan mood. There is no condition. They don't even care for the result for themselves. In the material world, in the mundane platform, they will do things knowingly that there will be something in return for whatever they will do. In the spiritual world, no. If they please Kṛṣṇa, it's up to Kṛṣṇa to reward them or not. That should be our mood also. This is the mood of pure love. No expectation of return. Pure love means I always wanted to do anything and everything for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord. And if he reciprocates, it's up to him. If he doesn't reciprocate, then thank you also. That is not so easy to attain. In the conditioned state, we always want something in return. As the saying goes, what's in it for me? Are we in that condition? We're trying. That is the topmost level. The Brajavasi's mood is like that. And that is the meaning of pure love. I will do anything and everything for the Supreme Lord, Sri Kṛṣṇa. He is my Lord. Whether He's God or not, then it doesn't matter. I will give everything. And I will do all of my activities for His pleasure. It says here, one is not being attached to the result of his activities. He's always satisfied, and he always depends on the Supreme Personality of Godhead, neither for fruitive result, no, it doesn't matter. So even the simplest things that they will do will be for the pleasure of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So says here, the freedom from the bondage of actions is possible only in Kṛṣṇa consciousness. That means no more karma. When we perform activities for our own sense enjoyment or for sense enjoyment of our dear ones and loved ones, family, then it's not possible to attain love of God. It is tinged. It is what you call conditioned love. Okay, I will do things for Kṛṣṇa, for His pleasure, but I want also something in return. That is not pure love. Pure love means I will do anything and everything for Kṛṣṇa, and again, if He reciprocates to me, if He gives me happiness, no, that is conditioned. He doesn't even care. That means pure. If he gives me happiness, then I'll be continuing to serve Him more and more. No, that is not pure love. Pure love means if He reciprocates to me or not, I don't care. That doesn't matter, as long as Kṛṣṇa is happy. So when we do everything for Kṛṣṇa without expecting anything in return, even for my own happiness, that is pure love. If I expect something, then that is conditioned love. It'll be karma. There'll be karma. There'll be a reaction also, because it's not pure. That means, just like when Prahlad Maharaj was being offered by Lord Nrsimhadev some benediction, I want to give you some benediction, some boon. Tell me, whatever you wish to have, whatever you desire. Prahlad Maharaj says, no. If that will be the case, then it'll be just like a business transaction. I want to do something for you, and I'm expecting something from you. So that is the mundane world. That love is not really love. The boy will love the girl, but then the boy is expecting something that the girl will give back to the boy, to him. No, that is not pure. That is conditioned. So pure love, says here, a Kṛṣṇa conscious person acts out of pure love for the personality of God, and therefore he has no attraction for the results of the action. He's not expecting anything. That is very high. Only the Brajavasis can have that kind of mood. In our conditioned state, we always want something. if I do this for Kṛṣṇa, Kṛṣṇa, please, I want this in return. It's a mundane transaction, business transaction. People will not work. They will say, yes, I love my work because I have something that I will have salary. You can ask, some people say, yeah, I love my work. But others, they hate their work. But they still continue to work. Why? Because they get the money by the end of the month or by the end of the week. They hate what they're doing. But they keep doing it because they're expecting something in return. Pure devotee of the Supreme Lord, they will do anything and everything. Even in a very austere condition, they don't expect anything in return. They just want to see Kṛṣṇa happy. So we should not expect Kṛṣṇa to do service for us. Oh, I'm doing service for Kṛṣṇa, so Kṛṣṇa should reciprocate. There is a story of Rupa Goswami. So he had a desire to please his elder brother, Sanatana Goswami, to prepare sweet rice for him. But they're in the middle of nowhere. But he wished, and he prayed to the Lord that I wish to have a preparation of sweet rice for my elder brother, Sanatana Goswami. So, a 12-year-old girl came with all the ingredients, the rice, first-class rice, milk, cow's milk, sometimes sugar, sometimes you can put this camphor in sweet rice, and also what do you call this, saffron, all the best, highest quality. So, but he didn't recognize who is this 12-year-old girl. So he started to cook, and then when Sanatana Goswami came, he was surprised. Rupa Goswami already cooked the sweet rice and everything. So he offered to Sanatana Goswami, here's some nice sweet rice for you, because I wish from Lord Kṛṣṇa to have sweet rice to be offered to you. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, there's this 12-year-old girl. She came. And Sanatana Goswami, okay, please describe me, this 12-year-old girl. Oh, she looks very beautiful, very attractive. And then Sanatana Goswami, that must be Radharani. See, usually when one is in pure love, even if you see Kṛṣṇa in front of you, you will not see him being Kṛṣṇa. Yogamaya will come and put that curtain not to see Kṛṣṇa or Radharani. And so, yes, we should not expect that that reciprocation, that if I... And Sanatana Goswami says, you should not have asked the Lord. You should not have asked the Lord for a favor or your desire to be fulfilled. But Rupa Goswami says, but this is for you. I'm not asking for me. I'm asking the Lord, I wish, and it was fulfilled. It is for your own pleasure, my dear elder brother. Yes, still you should not ask. So even, this is just to show us that in the highest platform of bhakti, that they don't ask for anything. Nadanam na janam na sundarim kavitam bhajagadi isa kamaye. I don't want any nadanam, wealth, nadanam, na janam, na sundarim, name, fame, a woman, position. I only want your pure devotional service, birth after birth. That is the highest level. And Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given us the example how to be on that platform. It is not so easy because in the conditioned state we always want something in return for everything that we do. Or we will serve Kṛṣṇa and then expect something that makes us happy. Even though the reciprocation of the Lord, automatically when we serve the Lord, we become happy. That's part of the service. It's not the reward. So that's why we keep on serving. Even in the conditioned state, we have a little bit of glimpse or a drop. Not even a drop, a fraction of a drop of that bliss that goes along when we serve the Supreme Lord without any self-interest. That's very high. That's very seemingly unreachable. Seemingly unreachable. It's like here in Krishna Balaram Mandir. I don't find anywhere in the world. I traveled many places all over the world that a donation will be announced. Well, they will. They announce, like in Mayapur, if you give like few lakhs of rupees. But here, a little bit of donation for Raj Bhoga offering. It's not much. It's only like a drop in the bucket. And they want to hear their names. So, yes, I feel good. I feel good when I hear my name. There was a study showed that they did a study. What is the sweetest word that one wants to hear in America? And the number one answer that came up is your name. So yes. Oh, my name is being heard. I feel very, very good. This is not. Actually, it says that when you give a donation and it remains anonymous, an anonymous donor gave that donation, you'll get more pious credit than if your name is mentioned. So some, they want, which is more important, your name or the donation? No. In the conditioned state, the name is more important. In the pure, unalloyed love, you don't even want to hear your name, and you still want to give. So this should be our mood. We don't want to be recognized, but automatically one will be recognized. A devotee of the Lord automatically is very famous all over the world because out of his unalloyed love for Lord Kṛṣṇa. And we have many examples like that. Just like Jayananda Prabhu. He was the first temple president in San Francisco. And he's a temple president, but he will be bringing the garbage outside. He'll be fixing the cars. He will be the first one to wake up in the morning. He'll be the last one to take rest. And when Prabhupada will come, he will ask, where is Jayananda? And then when he left his body, Prabhupada says, he went back home, back to Godhead. So we should be like that. We don't need any recognition to be the number one book distributor or number one pujari or number one devotee. Kṛṣṇa knows what we're giving, what we're doing. So, says here, he is not even attached to his personal maintenance, for everything is left to Kṛṣṇa. He doesn't have to aspire anything. He'll be maintained. It's like the father knows what the needs of the child. The child doesn't have to ask, Father, I need this, Father, I need that. No, automatically the father or the parents will know what are the needs. And there was a saying in the early days, Kṛṣṇa provides. They're able to maintain themselves, even though considering that they're not so opulent in those days. But because the devotees, the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, they were 100% surrender unto the mission, Sankirtan mission. Everything is being provided. They don't know how they'll be able to maintain themselves, but it happens. Kṛṣṇa provides. Nor is he anxious to secure things, nor to protect things already in his possession. He doesn't hanker for things that he doesn't have, and he doesn't lament for nasochati nakaṅcati. That's right. Nasochati nakaṅcati. Everything is being provided, being maintained by the Supreme Lord. He's not anxious to secure things, nor to protect things already in his possession. Unlike in the conditioned state, those who are rich, you will find their property fully guarded. There'll be like big dogs, Doberman dogs, or German shepherds. There'll be electric fence everywhere. They feel insecure. They'll have so many security guards. They cannot sleep at night because they were thinking, oh, someone may come and burglarize my place and will take everything that I have. No. A pure devotee of the Supreme Lord, he understood and he knew that Kṛṣṇa will always protect him. And because he has everything that he needs at the same time, Kṛṣṇa knows how to maintain him. He does his duty to the best of his ability and leaves everything to Kṛṣṇa. Are we like that? He does his duty to the best of his ability and leaves everything to Kṛṣṇa. We should do our duty. Again, the whole Bhagavad Gita is like that. Do your duty and do not worry. I'll take care of everything. This is the message of the Bhagavad Gita. Don't be attached to the result of your activities. And your main purpose is just to satisfy, please me. Follow my instruction. Everything will be taken care of. Everything will fall into its place. Such an unattached person is always free from the resultant reaction of good and bad. It is as though he were not doing anything. He's doing his duty, but he should not be attached. This is the problem. Once we become attached, then there'll be suffering and pain. And then Prabhupada says, in this world there is no such thing as good. Everything is bad. Even the good is bad. because it's not pure. Only pure goodness is good. So there's no such thing as, because it is our mental speculation. Oh, this is good and this is bad, mundane wise. But if it's for Kṛṣṇa, then it's on the transcendental platform, without any ulterior motive. So we should be unattached. We should be, what's that? Not attached. Then we will be always happy. We will become free from all of these sufferings and miseries. I was reading this morning. It says, the last person, when you close your eyes at night, will be the result either of your happiness or your miseries. Listen again. The last person, when you close your eyes at night, will be the result either of your happiness or your pain. So who do you think the last moment when you close your eyes, when you sleep at night? It'll depend. Either your happiness or your pain. So who should we think at the last moment when we close our eyes before going to sleep? Kṛṣṇa or our Guru Maharaj? Or a devotee that we love? Sometimes this happens. Oh, I hate that devotee. Yeah, that is conditioned, right? Because we're still conditioned. You may think, yeah, I don't want to see his face. I hate that devotee. That means there's pain. Correct or not? Yes. So, we should be always thinking good for the benefit of others. This is a sign of akarma. This is akarma, or actions without fruitive reactions. Any other action, therefore, devoid of Kṛṣṇa consciousness is binding upon the worker, and that is the real aspect of vikarma. Vikarma means it binds us. Actions performed, and Kṛṣṇa not being the center will bind us, because when we perform those activities, it is for our own benefit, not for Kṛṣṇa. Okay, we stop here. Is there any points or any comments on this one? Yes, Prabhu.
Even the pure devotee, he loves Kṛṣṇa because whatever he has read or heard, from that he has come to the conclusion that this is the only person who is worthy of love, who will reciprocate with me at the highest level than anyone else.
Kṛṣṇa feels obliged always. But the devotee doesn't think that if I do this to Kṛṣṇa, then he will reciprocate. That is the highest platform that he may or may not reciprocate. I will still would like to please Kṛṣṇa. And based on what we've heard, the unalloyed love for Kṛṣṇa that the gopis have for Lord Kṛṣṇa should be the way how I should follow in their footsteps. I should do like that, because they gave up everything. They gave up they go beyond social norm, moral values. They don't care about that. So that should be our aspiration. We should aspire for that, and it's not so easy. It says here, if one, Prabhupada says, if one has a motive, even though he discharges his devotional duty, he will not be able to reach the stage of pure love of Godhead. I repeat that one. Or if one is thinking, I'm engaged in Kṛṣṇa consciousness, in Krishna's devotional service, because I want such and such an opulence, that desire may be fulfilled. Yeah? But he will never get such unalloyed love of Kṛṣṇa as the gopis had. It may be fulfilled. We have that desire. We will do our duty, but I want something for myself, and it may be fulfilled, but he will never get love of God. So ultimately, how to reach that platform where I don't want anything except to love Kṛṣṇa, to please him, to make him happy. So we have to follow in the examples of the Brajabasis, or the example of our Guru Maharaj, how they perform every step of their life only to please Kṛṣṇa. And the Vaishnavas. Yeah. We need like spiritual heroes in our spiritual life. You know, just like the materialists, they have a cricket hero or Bollywood hero. They follow them, whatever they do. So we should follow in the footsteps of our spiritual hero. That's very important. We need to have like an idol, spiritual idol. Mm-mm. Yes? Any other points? Yes, Prabhu?
Like, there are two kind of moods. Like as we go, when we go to Gokul,
Two moods?
two kind of moods. Like,
Yeah.
One is like that when we go to Gokul,
Mm-hmm.
there this what do you call this? Like his pujaris, they say you laugh in front of deities. They say ha ha like this. And second,
There's a laughing yoga also, right? That will not make you happy.
but they say like that when you
They say like that because they want you to give money there in the donation box or something.
and second kind of mood is like when we
You will only become happy when you chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. It's not just like, hey, okay, follow me. You will laugh because I'm laughing like that. Or you'll, or you will laugh to yourself also, that you are saying like that. You're laughing, but that laughing only when you're laughing. After that, you become miserable again. Yeah? There's a laughing yoga nowadays, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you go to the city, you see a lot of old people, they're all laughing together. That will not make you happy, ultimately. And
another kind of like as we hear in our parampara that when we chant we should be like a son is crying for like a baby is crying for mother.
yeah.
So this kind of another mood is there.
Mm-mm.
So like which of the both like we should be like when we come in front of deities or when we chant. So which kind of mood should be there like?
Which kind of mood?
We are no problem as it we have no problem. We are just like no limitation, nothing. Just we are.
We should consider ourselves to be really fallen in front of the deities. That I don't have any other shelter except you. So you please help me get out of this miserable condition of life. And then when you see the deities reciprocating their beauty, you become attracted to them. You feel happiness. You feel satisfaction. So there are different kinds of prayers. Prayer of gratitude, prayer of pleading for help. Yeah. We should be like that. we should thank the Lord for having us here in Vrindavan. We are unqualified. It is only due to the mercy of our spiritual master, the Vaishnavas, that we are here, Srimati Radharani. We should be thanking them every day, but asking also begging them for their mercy, even though this is mercy already, being here in Bhagavad Gita class, be able to chant Hare Krishna, having the Sangha of the Vaishnavas. This is mercy already. How many out of 7 billion people? Is that correct? 7 billion? It'll be 8 soon. And India is over 1 billion. We are the most populated country in the world. How many out of 1 billion people actually having this kind of fortune that we have? It's very rare. This is not by chance. There must be some desire within our heart also. That's why we are here. So we should not take it for granted. And the problem here is we become familiar. Oh, yeah. Others who don't live in Vrindavan and they've heard that you live in Vrindavan, oh, I wish I am like you. They will say, oh, you are from Vrindavan, you live in Vrindavan. Oh, how fortunate you are. But then for us, taking it easy. No. The best thing to be in Vrindavan is also to spread Vrindavan. However, you distribute books. I saw this one boy. He's distributing books. Children, they distribute books. Be in the 24-hour kirtan. Go out, do some prasadam distribution. We go every day to Radhakund, Food for Life program. Why not? 1 or twice a week you go. Ask Nilamada Prabhu, I want to do some service, serving the Damvasis. Wouldn't it be nice, isn't it? Huh? Don't be too comfortable in your ashram. Do something while still you're breathing. I saw this one Mataji, oh Kṛṣṇa, she's so old. She's having this, like, when you're young, or when we're young, we had this, what do you call, cradle? Huh? Walker. And she's so old. She's so skinny. And she will come to the temple every day. And then she will walk. I saw her this afternoon. She's barely able to walk. And no one is assisting her. And this devotee is going back to Godhead for sure. 101%. But while we're still young, a little bit, able to move, do some service. For Kṛṣṇa, practical service. Unless you have a taste for chanting, that you can chant 64 rounds every day. That is another thing. But who has that taste? So you should try to serve Lord Kṛṣṇa and his devotees. Any other points? A question? Okay, we stop here now? Yes or no? Yes, okay. Srila Prabhupada Ki Nitai Gaur Sitanath Premanande Hari Hari Bol Hari Om Tat Sat.